What's up? So here we've got this game, and I'm gonna be going over Lab 2C. So here's all the code, and what happened was there's a bunch of bugs and stuff, but they all got worked out, so that was nice. And pretty much what happens is gonna be importing these scripts up here. I guess I'll just skip over that, but these are all scripts from beforehand that are pretty much already there or got downloaded on. So here's like all the files on here so far, and these are just spawning in variables or whatever, just declaring them so that we can use them later. And these are just a little bit more organized. So what happens is this script, what happens is there is a circle, and the circle is the player, and the dot is the food. So the circle is able to move with the gyroscope right here. So you need to actually pick up the board and like tilt it around, and then the gyroscope is going to register here, and it's going to move the ball around, or move this player around. So the player has to go and just move on top of the circle to eat it. So this script right here is making sure that if you take this gyroscope and you move it like to the edge, that it doesn't just like leak and keep going forever, and then you can't have the ball anymore. It's gonna just like delete it and respawn it on the other side. Let's see, this is gonna just respawn the food, so it's just gonna do a random math equation and put the ball or put the food wherever the screen is. This right here. So if you don't eat, then the player will fade away, and then they'll disappear, and then the game will be over. So you need to eat the ball, and you just need to eat it as many times as you can. Let's see. So, and then this is just using the gyroscope. So this is the actual game right here, is this script right here. But this is just counting, so this doesn't even really count. The actual game's literally just this. So it seems really complicated and it seems really hard, but like half of it's just the wiring, I guess. Less than half of it's wiring, but a chunk of it's wiring. And then a chunk of it is really just defining everything, honestly. But what's going to happen is going to just infinitely check if the button is pushed. So once you turn it on, did you click the button to start? And then while the game's running, you can actually click the button again, and then it'll just restart the button. And then it's going to check how many points you have. So every time you eat one of the berries, which is up here, every time you eat one of the berries, it's going to add points to your point counter, and then respawn. And that's literally it. So, also it uses some state machines. So when you start it, then nothing's happening until you click the button, and then it's going to be playing the game. And then once you die, then it's going to, and you don't eat any food, it's going to restart. Unless you can be here, and then if you click the button, then it'll also just restart. Let's see. So this is it's waiting for food. So once you start it, then it's gonna once you start, it's gonna clear the display. So then there's gonna be no food. So then it's just gonna spawn the food in like a couple seconds, and then once you eat it, then the food's gonna despawn and it's gonna respawn. So let's begin. I will click right here to start it. Boom. And then all we have to do is we click, see how it's moving, but there's no food. Okay, so yeah, once you see that we clicked the button and the food popped up, and just how my desk is slightly tilted, it's gonna just move up. But if we actually move this, it's gonna actually move the ball around. Oh, and see, I just died because I didn't eat the food in time. We'll just hit the button again. And give it a little second. Boom. Whoops. So it's a little bit bugged right now because it's like, I actually learned about this thing called bounce. So it's going to, if you click the button, it actually doesn't register the button all the way. So you have to make like a little delay. So when you make the button, you make like a little delay so that it can know that you truly hit the button. And as you can see, I don't know how many times I've hit that ball yet, but if you look right here, it's going to actually keep track of my points, and every time I eat it, it's gonna let me know that I ate it and add more points. So thank you, and boom.